Leganes 0. And this was a very good performance from the boys in a must-win game. And our form looks like it's picking up right before we got to take that trip to Anfield. But back-to-back clean sheets in the league. Back-to-back games where we've scored more than 2 goals. And I was very happy with what I saw today from the squad. I think defensively, we were amazing. In the midfield, we were amazing. I think if that game would have went on for another 3 hours, I don't think Leganes would have scored. Thibaut Courtois had nothing to do today. My man could have took a nap. He could have read a book. He could have even went sightseeing. And I still think we would have kept a clean sheet. I think there's so many positives from this game. And we're going to get into all of that, right? There is also a few things that I didn't like, but that's just because I'm a nitpicker. But overall, very good performance. Every single game from here on out is a must-win game. Teams have been doing us favors, right? Barcelona, they lost to Real Sociedad, and then they dropped points to Celta Vigo. So other teams are helping us out. So we need to do our part, and we must keep applying pressure to Barcelona by picking up 3 points, especially when we're playing bottom half of the table teams. But this today was one of those performances where from the minute the whistle was blown in the first half, we were on smoke. I think in possession, we looked really good. The only issue that I had was that in terms of open play in the final third, we didn't look that clinical, right? Our passing wasn't the best. And I do have to give some credit to Leganes because I think they did defend very well. We didn't create that many chances from open play. Fede Valverde, he scored a goal from a free kick. What a player that guy is. He had to start at right back today. No Danny Carvajal, no Lucas Vazquez, no fucking problem. Fede Valverde is a world-class player. I cannot explain the importance of this guy. If you need him in midfield, he's there. If you need him at right wing, he's there. If you need him to score a screamer, he's there. If you need a free kick goal, he's there. If you need him at right back, he's there. What a player. And to be honest, I think Valverde might have to start at right back for the entire season because I have so much more confidence with him at right back than I do with Lucas Vazquez. He was man of the match today. Man of the match. And he captained us for the first time. Well deserved. I cannot believe some of the disrespect that I see get put on Fede Valverde's name. And I'm going to always bring it up. Last season, ESPN dropped a list of the 30 best midfielders, and they had Fede Valverde at 26. Chat, I still want to go slap the writer that put him there. Valverde is a player that walks into any team in Europe. Absolute monster. And I want to shout him out first because he had a big game. We also got to give credit to Camavinga because without Camavinga, we don't get that first goal. Camavinga, absolute baller. He's been doing a great job since Tchouaméni has been out. We all know the quality that he has. His pressing that led to Vinicius getting the ball to square it for Mbappe to score. That goal does not happen if Camavinga is not pressing. So I got to give him credit. I think Raul Asensio, he played really well. Again, another game, another solid performance from him. No mistakes made. He even had, in the second half, this one time on the ball where he carried it all the way up the pitch into the box. Raul Asensio is a very good player technically, right? Like, he's good on the ball. We saw against Osasuna that assist that he got for Jude Bellingham. And today, we see him do some good things on the ball that you usually do not see from center backs. Arda Guler got a start today. It's about time, Carlo. About time you started Arda Guler. And he got an assist, okay? We're going to shamelessly claim that assist. I'm going to brag about that. Arda Guler is a fucking problem. And I think that he deserves to play in every single game. There is not any situation where Arda Guler should not be seeing the field. What a performance today. He was very integral in how we were building up in our attack. I think that he was good in possession. He was also making some good passes as well. He was taking all of our set pieces. He was putting the ball into the mixer in dangerous positions. Arda Guler is a generational talent. And people need to realize this. He's on the same level as a Lamine Yamal. The only difference is Arda Guler does not get the same minutes and opportunities as a Lamine Yamal does. But if he plays more, this guy will develop into a world-class player in no time. Carlo needs to realize, and I hope that the performance that we saw today gets him a start against Liverpool, because he is the answer to a lot of the problems that we've been having in midfield, especially when it comes to creativity. Today, he did his damage on the right wing. But good performance by Arda. I think we saw Mbappe and Vinicius, right? When the game first started, Vinicius was on the left wing. Mbappe was the striker. But very quickly, it switched, right? We saw Vinicius central, and we saw Mbappe predominantly on the left. And I don't mind it, right? If the club is trying to get Mbappe back to his best form, then if you want to play him in his preferred position, whatever. I think Vinicius should be on the left wing because it's his team. He's the one that helped us win Champions Leagues and all these other trophies. So he's earned, I think, the left wing spot. But regardless, I didn't know how I felt about that. I don't think Mbappe had the best game. Yes, he did score today. He had a nice tap in. But his shooting is still so mid. Every time he's shooting the ball, it's going directly at the keeper. I feel like I say it every single match reaction. Brother, make the keeper dive. You don't always have to shoot it directly at him. The keeper literally does not have to work when Mbappe shoots the ball because it's coming right to... It's like when Mbappe shoots, it has a magnet directly to the keeper. But he had a decent game today, right? It wasn't an Mbappe level performance that we all expect, but I think he played solid, right? Vinicius as well, centrally, did a good job. Didn't get a goal, but he did get the assist. And I also think that Vinicius did a good job in his overall build-up play. Because there was times when Vinny dropped deep to get the ball from the midfield. So, decent performance from him. Jude Bellingham got another goal. Easy header. I don't know. The sequence that led to him scoring was a bit mad, right? Like, Brahim shot it after Rudiger gave it to him on the corner. And then it hit off the post. And then it fell right to Jude, who got the header. Regardless, Jude had a good game. Involved in the attack, involved in the defense, like he always is. Like he always is. And Jude was having a good game before he scored. A lot of people just seem to put Jude down to either GA or shit game. No, Jude is impactful whether he's scoring or not. People that criticize him just are not watching the games properly. I think Fran Garcia today at left back had a really good performance. Was really dangerous on that left wing when he was overlapping Mbappe. So many times he was getting the ball in an acre of space, right? But again, like I said, my main complaint is in the final third, we didn't look that good in terms of creating chances, right? We scored how many goals? 2 from open play, right? But as I said, the one that opened up the scoring with Mbappe came from Camavinga pressing, and Leganes lost the ball in the final third. And then we scored Jude got that header. And then Valverde scored a free kick. So in the final third, we didn't look that good. But again, I think what we have to focus on today is how well the midfield and the back line looked. This is the kind of performance that I want to be heading into Anfield on. 2 clean sheets, back to back. And we know that that Liverpool game is going to be a pretty big one. So we got to make sure that we go into Anfield and we play like how we did today, especially defensively. Because we're going to have to go against Mo Salah and Luis Diaz and them guys who are on good form at the moment. But I do just want to show you guys, right, the average positioning that was going on in this game, right? And I was very impressed with how it looked today. We looked well balanced. How many times was I complaining because Jude Bellingham was basically playing as a right back or a third center back, right? Arda out there also gave us balance because usually on that right wing, we have nobody that's able to hold the width, right? Rodrigo likes to drift in. Mbappe would want to drift in because we don't have a natural right winger. But Arda Guler is. So now teams who usually only have to worry about what we're doing on the left side, they have to worry about the right side as well. But yeah, good game today, man. Good game. I think we have to continue this going into Anfield, right? And I do just want to show you guys the table right now. So we are sitting second. We're on 30 points. Barcelona are on 34. But we have a game in hand. Okay? We still got to play that Valencia match. And if we win that, theoretically, we'd only be 1 point behind Barcelona. So the title race is wide open. I know a lot of people was writing us off earlier on in the season, but it's not over. And for everybody that's criticizing Mbappe, I hear it. I think Mbappe does deserve to be criticized because he's just not been the player that we thought he would be when we brought him in. But I think he just needs more time to adjust. I'm telling you, it will click. It will click. And when it does, Europe is in trouble. But big win today. 3-0. Back-to-back clean sheets. Back-to-back good performances. You guys know that usually in the first half, we're so shit. We let teams pepper us. And then we got to rely on a huge second half for us to win games. That's why we're called Second Half FC. But not today. This is the 5th game that we've played where from the minute the whistle was blown, we looked like we were on it. And I need that to continue. But Fede Valverde, my man of the match. Let me know what you guys thought about this performance, right? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section. I'm out.